What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of the CubCast. On our daily news section, we are running here on the channel, exploring different news stories from around the world of international music, of course, covering Afrobeats, Amapiano, dancehall, reggae, and of course, international rap music as well, which we've been diving a lot more into recently. And I've got to say, the new subscribers, you guys on the channel, have been fantastic. The numbers are going up and up and up, and it is genuinely making this a kind of career opportunity for me to actually do YouTube full time. So you guys, absolutely incredible, and I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for getting involved. If you are new, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. Now today we're going to be talking about rap music. We are talking about one of the best to ever come out of Ghana, and that is of course the one and only SARKODIE. He is back in business with a very exciting announcement which did drop a little bit earlier on today. Apologies for being a little bit late on this one. I was out at a photo shoot and I've literally just got back, and we are jumping right back into the madness to get this video done. I'm excited to talk about this. We do have a full album track listing which has been posted, meaning we are going to see this, I think, on the same weekend as WizKid, but don't quote me on that. I can't remember the date off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure it is dropping this Friday, and we know that the brand new WizKid project is also going to be dropping this Friday. So we could see two very exciting projects landing on the same day, which I always quite like. I like seeing projects battle it out and seeing them go up against each other. But there we go. We do have the full track listing on screen, and we're going to break it down today. As you can probably tell from the thumbnail to this vlog video, there are some very interesting collaborations confirmed. This, for me, looks like it could be a project that really does kind of skyrocket SARKODIE. He's already a legend in a lot of people's eyes. He's a legend in my eyes for sure, but this could kind of modernize that legacy and really push him further forward in 2022 and 2023. I like the idea of releasing an album at the end of the year, because then you've got the whole of the next year for it to actually make the impact, rather than kind of like midway through the first year. I quite like dropping an album at the end of the year. Wiz has done it very well a couple of times. Obviously, you miss out on a lot of the award ceremonies, but then you're first in line for the award ceremonies the following year. So it kind of works very well. But there we go. We are going to break down this listing, which you should be able to see on screen now, which looks very exciting indeed. The project itself goes by the name Jammed Playlist, and it is a shorter project. We are looking at only 10 tracks, which for me, I'm not mad at. The idea of it being a playlist, again, I remember Drake doing this a few years ago. I think it was More Life, was designed to be a lifestyle playlist rather than an album project. Whether that's a similar approach to SARKODIE is going with on this, I don't know, but it's still exciting to see the long list of collaborations that we are actually seeing on here. First up, a track we have already seen, of course, Labadi alongside King Promise. This is a link up that a lot of people have been very keen to kind of talk about and break down, and it's an interesting one more than anything else, because we do know these two have had a wicked kind of history collaboration wise. It's an actual tune that did really well. A lot of people were really excited to see the return of SARKODIE on this one. He hadn't released anything for a while. You can check out the full review we put together for that one on the channel. Now, jumping into the newer material, which is very exciting indeed. SARKODIE alongside OXLADE, one of the artists of the year without a shadow of a doubt, based almost entirely off one song. We have seen OXLADE jumping into different collaborations and projects across this year, but there's no getting away from it. Colossa is one of the biggest tunes of the year. For me, it's in the conversation for that sort of top 3 role, when you're looking at kind of Calm Down from Rema and Last from Burner as the other two. They're the 3 kind of main standouts that have had that kind of, I want to say, global impact in sort of more Afrobeat centric sort of sound. So it's really cool to see that they're bringing OXLADE in for this collaboration and this project in general, kind of kick-starting with a bang. King Promise and then OXLADE, 2 of the biggest artists to kind of emerge out of the Afrobeat sounds in the last 10 years or so. So it's crazy to see just how well this project is starting off. We then jump into Confam, a solo tune, which should be very interesting indeed, especially with so many other kind of collaborative endeavors on the way for this project. So seeing one solo tune on there means it's either going to be a banger or it's going to be a bit of a skit or something along those lines, which should be cool to see. We then look at a collaboration with Inkboy. Now, do forgive me, I haven't reacted to anything from Inkboy. I haven't broken down anything from Inkboy. I can't, off the top of my head, name an Inkboy tune that I have listened to. So my apologies on this one. I'm a little bit kind of sparse when it comes to information. But again, if it's on an album that is of this level of quality, when you look at every other name on there, it makes total sense that the guy is going to be making bangers, essentially. That's what you'd presume. especially when we jump into the next one, which is really exciting. That one goes by 1 million cities, but this one, next, we see a track called Cougar alongside LoJ. Now, LoJ has been on fire with his collaborative endeavors recently. We've seen him jump, of course, on that Era Star album. We've also seen him get involved, obviously, with his new single, Leader, and he's had a couple of huge tunes drop this year. So I'm really, really excited to see what kind of happens on this as it moves forward. Obviously, he's got a track on the new Black Bones project as well, which is Whistle. Again, a huge tune, that one. I love LoJ's feature on there. It definitely feels like this has been a year of features for LoJ, so seeing him jump on this towards the end of the year and the kind of run he's been on towards the end of the year as well is really exciting. So another one that makes a lot of sense and a great way to round off the year. We then see Cranium getting involved. Again, the first sort of sprinkling of dancehall energy on this one, which should be really cool to see. The track goes by the name Forever. How it's going to kind of link in and kind of play together with the other tracks, I don't know, but this is still a very exciting appearance. I always like seeing dancehall Afrobeats collaborations, man. It's something I always love to see. They're two sounds that I absolutely adore, two sounds that share a lot both rhythmically and sort of how they're sort of perceived internationally, so I love seeing it when they are married together and you get these cool international collaborations taking place. We then see Cena Soul getting involved on Over Me. Now, I'm a big Cena Soul fan. We have reacted to her most recent single on the channel. Hopefully we can actually sit down and have a chat with her at some point. I know she did post a reaction. We've had a little chat in the DMs about maybe getting her involved and getting an interview together for maybe the pull-up show, something like that. Hopefully that's something we can sort out, but I'm really excited to see Cena Soul actually rising up again and getting onto another banger before the year's end is done. We then see a track which I've heard the name of before, which is Hips Don't Lie. Obviously there's a big tune by Shakira called that, but this is a collaboration with Joeboy, who has been on Smoke recently. This should be a huge link up. I think the way these two should kind of intertwine vocally will work really nicely. I can imagine this being, again, a bit of a kind of an anthem kind of celebrating the way you feel about someone or something along those lines. That's definitely how it kind of sounds from the title. I'm excited to see how this one comes together. And then a track that you will have definitely seen from the thumbnail. We do see SARKODIE and Black Sherif linking up for Countryside. This should be awesome. I'm so excited to see how this kind of sounds in the idea of the overall album and in regards to like the overall playlisting. It should be a wicked link up. Again, we're talking about two of the most explosive rappers coming out of Ghana right now, and I think this is a collaboration that feels almost long overdue. We've only really seen Black Sherif being super active for the last year or so. Obviously, he's released stuff before that, but this year has been his explosion point. So it's going to be cool to see how those two come together, especially as a round-off tune for the end of the year for Black Sherif. And we then see SARKODIE alongside Benson with Better Days to round things off. Again, Benson, king of collaborations this year. Again, we've also seen him release a full project, and he's been on fire, to be honest with you. So this should be a link up that comes together very, very nicely, and I cannot wait to see how it sounds. Now, looking through this, it's top quality all the way through. I'm really excited to see how the LoJ collaboration sounds. Obviously, OXLADE is one of the biggest names out right now. I'm a big fan of Cena Soul. That should be an interesting one. Obviously, Cranium, big dancehall link up as well. Joeboy's on fire and has been killing his features, especially when it comes to the music he's been making. We then see, obviously, Black Sherif and Benson both on there as well. This is just top quality collaborative material if we're going by names alone. Hopefully the album itself does actually stand up to this, and I believe it is going to be dropping this Friday. At least that's what I can understand from the tweets. I may have read them wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is dropping this Friday. We see the executive production credits going to KJ Spig and Michael Awosu Ado. So there we go. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. These vlogs are always designed to be kind of conversation starters. I want to hear how you're feeling about this project in the comment section down below, so please do get involved. Let me know which track on here you're actually most looking forward to seeing, which collaboration makes the most sense to you, or maybe it's the solo tune. I don't know, but do let me know what you're feeling in the comment section down below. And as always, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all that good stuff. Make sure you are checking out the official pull-up show that is available in the description down below. We are currently trending on Mixcloud for Afrobeats and Amapiano, so please go and give it a listen so we can keep climbing those charts and bring more kind of infamy to the channel, and obviously your guys' support as well. So thank you to each and every one of you for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. My sounding a bright and
Yes, it's Kovu, stay locked. CubCast TV.
Your boy Slim Oldfit right here, and you're locked on to the best breakfast with man like Kovu.
No,
Yo, this is Aaron Glitch and you're tuning to the sounds of Kovu right now. You already know the thing. Bad boy selector. Alright, let's go.